Okay, for this Tuesday Tech Tip, I'm going to start off a series that's going to probably run 8 or 10 weeks, and we're going to talk about email security specifically. I've had a large number of people requesting about how to secure their email because, quite frankly, it is like the gateway drug, if you will, to cyber criminals in order to get into your account. So stay tuned. We're going to start off with this first episode. We're going to talk about, in general, just how much email is in use. Stay tuned. Okay, so to kick off our series on email security, I just want to give you some general knowledge about the use of email. And I'm going to read here from some notes I have from a company called Templify. They're a content enablement platform, and they did a study. And worldwide, there is an average of about 294 billion emails that are sent every day. And about 4 billion email users are sending those. And the average daily email per person is about 121 emails that you receive a day. Some people are going to receive a lot more, and some are going to receive a lot less. And that's going to depend on a lot of things, basically what industry you're in, as well as how good a spam filter you have, and a lot of other factors. But 120 opportunities for not only you, but every employee you have to click on something that could actually set up a series of events. And that's what we're going to talk about, is the series of event. They call it that attack platform that I've spoke about earlier. And that could actually be, ultimately stealing data from you, exfiltrating, or figuring out how to use your influence or your contacts in order to, continue the bad actions of these bad actors by spreading from your sphere of influence, as well as even just clicking and putting a persistent threat on your machine. I'm calling, email really kind of like using the drug way. Marijuana is the gateway drug, and again, it has nothing to do with that. I just know everybody can relate to that. Being the gateway drug into other drugs. Well, really, email is the gateway, oftentimes, into business networks, because the average person is getting 121, and you multiply that times all the people that you have, and what you have is a great opportunity for bad actors in order to infiltrate your network. So that's kind of just the start of this, but I want to break it down even further in subsequent series that we're going to be doing to give you some information about what's happening and ultimately ways to mitigate these bad actors. So stay tuned. Week to week here, we're going to go over the series, and we're going to get us to where our email, which is for most small businesses, our number one risk. If we can lower that risk in that number one category, it's going to do wonders for the overall risk of the company. So stay tuned. If you have questions, I'm always here to answer and to help. So I appreciate you. Stay safe out there.